Good morning, everybody. I know you're not used to us this early. Welcome, everyone.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I'm in my pajamas.
Yeah.
I'm having my bagel with my coffee. This is the Real Whovians cast. I am Matrixlord212, and this is Scott.
Well,
We're a little discombobulated because I just woke up. I'm having breakfast, and I'm like, you know what? It's going to be a long day that I have to work. Not going to be able to cover this. Let me get it out so you guys can see what we're talking about. There's a few things. One, we got there was a cover to...
Now, don't be shocked, everybody.
Yeah.
The general camp actually allowed her to get a cover picture for her.
Now, I want to try to see why I can't see this. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to get it here. All right, I'm gonna have to look it on Google because it's not. Let's see, working. Anyway, we have a cover for Entertainment Weekly with Doctor Who.
Yes.
And there's something I really want to discuss on here. Where is this thing I'm trying to show? Okay, I got it. All right. So now, here's the interesting thing. This is the Entertainment Weekly. Now, and this is an American magazine.
Yeah.
Now, notice how they totally just said, F the Doctor Who logo. We're putting our own...
Yeah.
They don't fall for that shit either. But hey, that's nice. Now I looked for this. I didn't see this on the shelf anywhere. Maybe it's too soon.
Yeah, I'm probably just giving you a preview.
There was some fallout today because people were complaining that the American magazine is revealing stuff about Doctor Who.
Oh, man.
Here's the thing, all right? And again, I have to be honest. You're trying to promote the show.
Mm-hmm.
The show had dropped in ratings.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to promote a new season. Who do you give a fuck is promoting like the Doctor Who? You like for the fact that people are complaining that they want their magazine to cover, like Doctor Who magazine or Radio Times, right? When did we, as a world, become so, like...
Obsessed
with, like, now it's gotten so easy for everybody to put people in categories and people to be like, ew, the Americans got it. Or, like, why the Americans got it. Or just stupid stuff like that. It's just nonsense. As long as your show is promoted, as long as your show is prosperous, as long as your show is doing well, where do you give a fuck? I understand you're trying to make it like, oh. But you know what? Here's the thing I feel. You want it to be in the British magazines. If we have to wait,
then why don't you put it in your British magazine? I mean, come on. Don't whine about it. Do it.
Obviously, the Doctor Who people made the decision to put it in Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah. They don't have at Entertainment Weekly probably thought, no, or probably assumed, okay, they've already done it, so let's do it as well. But
they're lucky people are promoting them at all.
Yeah, they're not. Let's put it this way. This is actually the first official cover of the 13th Doctor, which looks good. I'll grant it. It looks great. This is what they should have been doing from the get-go. They should have been having her face on every single thing they could market at the very cover.
America knows how to do it right.
So when she does go to Comic-Cons, when she goes to sci-fi
they're preparing.
People go, oh, cool. There's the new Doctor.
How great is that?
Go, is she a seat filler?
So America does it right. They promote her before she comes here. She comes to Comic-Con. She has her own Entertainment Weekly. Look, Here is the
Yes.
doctor, right?
Yes.
That's the way you do it.
Yes.
You don't have a Doctor Who magazine and hardly promote your doctor.
Yes.
Another thing is they showed pictures of episodes flat out before the British audience got to see it, and they're up in arms. They're pissed off.
They should have been doing it themselves.
If you have to wait for them to promote Doctor Who, you hold your breath. The way stuff is, and again, I'm not going against the UK and America. I'm not, and that's the whole thing. I'm not about that. We're better than you, you're better than us. No, but this is like in this day and age, the stuff that's coming out of their mouth, they're trying to create a divide. Somebody's trying to create a divide where all of a sudden, where everybody's getting along and everybody's perfect.
It's
the Americans. Oh, they're this. It's like
they and the them. It's pretty much what it is.
We love Doctor Who.
Yes.
I don't care where it's from, and I know it's from the UK. We promote Doctor Who more than anything.
Oh, good Lord.
We love it. Don't be mad that we're promoting your show. Don't be mad that whatever. We love your show.
Yes.
We want your show to be a long time.
Yes.
You shouldn't give a shit who promotes it first or who whatever, but don't blame America. Blame the people that put it that way. Doctor Who people.
Blame the BBC and Chibnall side.
Whatever, man.
Side is not promoting your new doctor. Because think about it. Davies through Moffat, they pretty much promoted whichever doctor was it from the get-go. But yet
they don't care where it was promoted. They promoted everywhere.
Oh, we got to protect her.
Anybody that would listen, they were promoted to. Anywhere. So again, you know what? I like the logo, even though that's not the logo. Because you know what? It's not distinguishing it as gender.
Yeah.
It's Doctor Who. And you know what? I'm glad I'm 100%.
Should have done the thing in the first place, have it ghosting like that. That would have been a perfect logo.
I'm glad they didn't use her shitty logo. But there's also some other stuff coming out from it. Besides the complaints, there was an article about Chris Chibnall saying, I want to get it right, so I want to quote it right. He just felt it was the time was right. I think if the show hadn't done it, we would have been behind the world. And Doctor Who got out. Doctor Who has to be out front leading the world and be an example of the great things that are in the world. So it wasn't even a question in his mind. Well, first of all, it's easy to say the Doctor Who has to lead the world. First of all, if you want to lead the world as the #1 sci-fi show and longest running and standing in history, you'll get the schedule right, where you won't be cutting back episodes.
Yeah.
You'll get the episodes done in a timely fashion, and you'll promote the show the way it's supposed to be promoted.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't have shitty merchandise either. So if you want to lead the world, you get better Titans and better action figures and better this. First of all, this is the longest running science fiction show in history, right?
You want it to last, and you're pretty much doing it in such a way to where do you want it to die again?
You need to treat it as the longest running science fiction show in history. You need to treat it where somebody is going to bat for Doctor Who.
Yes.
Somebody that's approving this stuff. Say, no, we're not going to tolerate this shitty merchandise. We want better merchandise. Somebody has to open their mouth. But instead, first of all, if you're used to shit,
it's like they're afraid if they say anything, they'll offend the Chibnall camp, and the Chibnall camp will go, nope, you're not part of our exclusiveness anymore.
Listen, if you're used to shit, you're going to accept shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're used to shitty action figures, why not go one bar above? Why not say, well, this is Jodie Whittaker, we need to have our action figures better, or something. Nobody's doing that. So they just want people to spend money. They're not realizing that people are not going to spend money for shit. And now you just seclude. Look
at the
great.
calendar. Look at these the toys they're promoting.
It's great you got a female doctor, but don't
Yes.
throw the males out where they can't buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
You lose half your audience.
Yeah, like I said in the past, It will be the girlfriends who will be going, you know, why isn't there anything out there for my husbands and wives? And
the sales are going to be in the toilet because you're not merchandising it properly. You're not. Get the guys to have the villains. Put villains on shirts.
Yeah. If you're really proud of your choice, then promote her as though she's your most prized possession. Well, she is. But giving us stuff like it cause people to have second thoughts about it. That does not show us, the fans, whether they're new or old, that you really care about the show. You just want to throw out something just to appease the masses.
You know what they should have did? You know what they should have did? Even if stuff doesn't appear this season, they should have an overall plan of what they want in the next 5 years with Jodie Whittaker, let's just say, right?
Look what they do with comics. They plan, and look what they do with movies. They plan the marketing. They plan things a year to 6 months in advance. So they go, okay, this character is going to meet this character. This is going to happen here, here, and
so
here.
What you do is, when you release the Jodie Whittaker Titan, the Jodie Whittaker outfit, the Jodie Whittaker this, the Jodie Whittaker that, you release, and this has never been done as far as I know, you release a huge, mobilized Davros figure.
Yes.
So the guys can have something.
Yeah.
You release a Cyberman figure, maybe even from the past. You could do one from a Nightmare, and so whatever, right? You release stuff for the guys that is different. But like the villains, even if you do classic series stuff and you remold it and you have a Sutek, and it's a nice size Sutek, or the Jaggeroth or something, but you give something so the men have something and the women have something. But by doing this,
about quality. This is what I'm trying to. They're talking about. Oh, we need equality. We need equality. Where's the equality here? You give something primary to the female fans, but you don't do anything to the male fans. I know it sounds like we're whining, but
no. What's happening now is, in the world that we live in now, people are at each other's throats if you're a Republican or Democrat. Now that's expanding with the Me Too movement and the women and the men. First of all, forget about movements. You got Doctor Who. You need to put something out for men and something out for women before launch, or else you're going to have clearance and nobody's going to buy shit.
When it comes to the store.
Because you're not, it's supply and demand. You're not supplying the stuff that people want. There will be no demand for it. It's going to be clearance. It's going to be a failure because you're a bunch of idiots. You need to supply.
You don't market your merchandise the right way. And right now, Whittaker is merchandise. I hate sounding that way.
Even if the companion.
Primary merchandise. So you need to market her with
get the companions to have action figures.
Announced her on. So
make the companion guys action figures.
Yeah.
Well, we can buy that.
Yes.
Make something. Even if you don't want to. Even if Shindle does not want to reveal the villains, right?
Fine.
Make a set called Possible Things to Come.
Yes.
Right? Possible, or wish list for the 13th Doctor encounters, right? You do an oversized Davros mobilized thing.
Yes.
You do different Missy figures. You do different Master figures. Even if it has nothing to do with the new series, you need to put merchandise out.
Yes, definitely.
Okay? Do a Rassilon figure.
Ooh, yes.
Do figures from Hellbent, Heaven Sent, like different things. Do stuff. Titans do it all the time.
This is what I always thought was kind of neat, what they could have done. If you want to bring them back and remind them also about the classic series, do a 5 Doctor type of thing to where you've got, I don't know how they would do it, but Rassilon's face in such a way to where it's a holograph over that stone slab of him, and then the faces, they do this, do that almost holographic look like they're talking or moving their mouths and all that.
How about Rassilon's glove that makes that same sound effect?
Yes.
That's a merchandising thing.
I wonder if that's where Thanos grabbed his glove.
Well, Thanos has his glove in the comics way before that.
Yep, I know.
So, this is what they need to do. They need to merchandise the show properly. You need to advertise in America.
That 5 Doctors thing, that could be a perfect clock in a way.
Last night I went to Barnes & Noble with the intent of looking for Doctor Who merchandise to possibly buy. Also to see about my books. Two birds, one stone. There's nothing. There's not one Doctor Who toy that I saw. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. And it's sad. It's sad because now Barnes & Noble's got out of the culture of having Doctor Who.
Yeah. Too bad you couldn't have had a picture of Whittaker. Because do you know who this is? And just show a picture of any of the people and see what their response and film their responses of what.
I already called. People don't even know what Doctor Who I was talking about.
Yeah.
I've done this before. Because you have, look, you have new workers who have this, but if they don't see the merchandise on the shelf, they won't know what it is. They won't even educate themselves. So, listen, you don't need to drop it down to the ground and then try to promote it. It's not going to work.
No.
We need Entertainment Weekly. You should be happy. You should be.
Yes,
I'm happy.
You know what? I applaud Entertainment Weekly.
I'm
BBC,
happy.
This is how you promote your new Doctor. This is how you do promotions. And if you want to whine about us doing it before you, then you should have done it before us.
Listen, the main thing is
instead of hoarding her as though it's as though she's going out of style already.
If I was the BBC, my goal would be to make Doctor Who as popular as it could be.
Yes,
it's for everyone. It's for America. It's for the UK.
On every single bus.
It's for China. It's for Alaska. It's for freaking Africa. It's for everybody. Okay. You know what? They've been in Africa. Promote it in Africa.
Yeah.
Common sense, right? You want them to get into Doctor Who. You're filming there. Why don't you make it where it builds the culture? But they don't do that, though. It's like common sense.
Unless you're part of the Chibnall camp, you're not allowed to take photographs or even talk about it.
One more thing, too. And I know, look, here's the thing. I care about Doctor Who. Scott does. This is why you see me looking grunge. You see me looking early in the morning because I wanted to get the news out, okay? Mm-hmm. I love the Entertainment Weekly cover so much I'm going to buy it.
Yes.
Okay? Because you know what? It doesn't have an agenda. There's no female logo. It's a regular Doctor Who logo.
Yes,
the Doctor's not about gender, so don't put gender in the title. Okay? Yeah. That's what's done right. They're promoting Doctor Who. I went to buy that last night. I couldn't find it. Okay? I went because I was like hoping that Barnes & Noble will have that. I guess it's not out yet. I'm going to buy that, right? As far as the Doctor Who merchandise goes, from what I've seen, the only thing I probably would buy is the Funko Pop. Because the one that I like, it's the same face. Yeah. On Captain Marvel, it's the same face. It's the same exact figure, no differences. Yeah. It's a waste. They don't care about it enough to make it different. So I'm not buying any of those figures. I'll buy the Funko Pop. But give me stuff. You know, I go to GameStop. I want to buy Doctor Who stuff. I have Cyberman socks, TARDIS socks, Ice Cube TARDIS. Where is the merchandise? The BBC needs to put shit out there.
Crazy.
They have ugly sweater Doctor Who mug. Who gives a shit about that? You know, put stuff out that we care about so we can buy it. We'll buy it if you give it to us.
I know it sounds kind of stupid, but I'm still waiting for Mattel to put out a Barbie of her. Don't ask me why. I think I'm still waiting to wake up one day or look through one of these things. Oh, look, Barbie's decided to honor Doctor Who and make a Barbie of her.
We need that.
Yes. I know.
They should be, you know how Marvin and Rusty Davis put Doctor Who on buses and they advertised in Times Square and they went to the Times and everything? Are they doing that? Is Chibnall doing that? I hope so. I hope to see stuff all over the place because let me tell you something.
The only thing I can think of, I know we brought it up in the past, is he waiting for Doctor Who, the Doctor Who launch month to just start saturating us with everything that
as the showrunner, he needs to make sure, even if it's not his thing, that his show is represented 100%. So he needs to stick his head and his nose into the action figures, into the merchandising, oversee that too, because you're the showrunner of the show. So you want to make sure your show is represented. So you make sure that, listen, people have to drop the ego. Honestly.
Yes.
When you have an ego, egos make you poor. Because people's such an ego that they're like, oh, we don't want to promote it in America. Well, then you won't make more money. Okay? No, we don't want to promote it in China. You won't make more money. Drop the ego. You want to promote Doctor Who. It's a business. Do you understand? You want it to be a successful business. You don't be like, well, I don't want to sell to that person. I don't want to sell to that person. I don't like the way this person looks. I don't like that this person's white. I don't like this person's Republican. When you start getting stupid shit like that, you lose your audience. I've seen actors now recently on Twitter. They're like, I don't want fans that are this. I don't want fans that are Republican. I don't want fans that are this. Are you kidding me right now? You don't choose your fans. Your fans choose you.
Because in the end, your fans are what keep you floating, keep your movies and your TV shows on the air.
You don't choose your fans choose you. I have no control over my fans, so nobody else has no control of their fans either. You can't do it that way. You can. It's not. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you got fans of Doctor Who, be grateful, whatever color they are, whatever religion they are, whatever walks of life they are. Doesn't matter if they're rich, if they're middle class, if they're poor.
You're spying.
You have fans. You don't put people on labels on people.
No.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, you got to promote the show. It's not going to be, I'm going to promote the show the way I want to, only to my people.
I'm not going to promote it in this little pocket.
Terrible.
When you've got other fans in every other way. Because remember, when Doctor Who came to the U.S., that inspired other shows. And in a way, if you think about it, the Cybermen may have inspired Star Trek to come out with the Borg.
Right.
So
great job, Entertainment Weekly.
Yes, we applaud you, Entertainment Weekly.
Thank you, Entertainment Weekly. As far as Chris Chibnall goes, if you're going to make a bold statement that you're going to be the leader of the world, then you're not the leader if you can't do more episodes.
Yes.
You can't come out and say, I do 10 episodes. It took me 10 months. When Walking Dead pops out 16 or more.
Yes.
So you're not a leader, although you want to be. And please don't lie to the public. This is another thing. I hold a high regard for the English, right? They're supposed to be intelligent. They're supposed to be this.
Yes.
Don't use your intelligence to try to trick the people into thinking that this is a Christmas special. And then it actually turns out to be a finale because people are going to rip you apart. Now, again, I haven't seen anything that says that it's a Christmas special. And I could be wrong.
Special, then you're giving us 9 episodes.
And don't give us some shit that Christmas is special. Yeah. Because it's not in your definition. Because you've always made it an extra episode. Extra is special. So if it's 11 episodes, it's a Christmas special. Because you said it was 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it. And I don't want you like to lie to the people. Don't bullshit the people. People are not stupid either.
No.
Okay? So when you say, oh, it's a Christmas special, and then where's the finale? Oh, it's a finale too. No.
Yeah.
It's either the finale or it's a Christmas special. It's not both. Okay? Because special means extra. It means something's better.
Yep.
And if you don't get that, you're lying. You're lying. So come out clean.
And love Doctor Who as you did to your Broadchurch or your other shows.
Come out clean.
Davies and Moffat, even though it may not have seen it every now and then, they showed enough care for both all the shows that they did, and look at the quality that they put out.
Come out clean and say this is a Christmas episode, not a special. Now, if it is, here's the thing. If you want to prove that it is a Christmas special, then release the listing of every director and writer and show, like everybody else has done, Moffat and Russell T. Davies before it came out, right? Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then 11, asterisk, Christmas special.
You know what they should
I don't see that. It's not a Christmas special.
What they should do is, since this is the 13th Doctor, you should make 12 episodes and do a 13th episode.
I would be happy if it was 13 plus a Christmas.
First Doctor, here we're promoting our first Doctor with 13. And then the next showrunner go, okay, this is the 14th. We give you 13, and here's the 14th.
You want to lead the...
Is the special.
First of all, if you want to be better than Doctor Who was before, then you look at how many episodes you had with Russell T. Davies, which was 13 plus 1, right? And if you want to be better, then you do 14 plus 1. But that's not better. You're not better.
It sounds, but you're supposed to be one-upping your predecessor.
You're not better. You're not better. In fact, Russell T. Davies did Torchwood, Sarah Jane, and Doctor Who without blinking an eye. So if you want to lead the world with Doctor Who and you're making it like she has to be a woman, first of all, you don't go and do what everybody else does. Just because everything is populating with women in this role, women in this role, it's like you're copying. It's not like you're leading the world. You're not leading the world, first of all, by doing that.
You're simply copying what the next person is doing.
Right. So it's not like, oh, look what we did. We did it too. Hopefully she's great, but that's the wrong type of intention.
You got to stand out from the crowd.
You have auditions, and you have the best person for the role. And if she was up against other people and someone else won the role, that would have been different. But this wasn't done like that.
No,
this was like, hey, Judy, hey, Olivia Colman, you want to be the Doctor? No. Hey, Jodie Whittaker, you want to be the Doctor? Yes. Oh, let me let you audition. Nobody else was involved.
No.
You don't see anybody coming out and say, I went for an audition to be the Doctor. No. Why not? You don't have one person.
I got a role.
You don't have one person saying that. You don't have one person in any of the magazines saying, yeah, I tried out to be the Doctor. Not at all. Not one person. Because nobody was auditioned for her. He wanted her. He wanted to see how she did. If she didn't do the way he wanted it, then he would audition. But he didn't. Yeah. That was it. And this is not the way it should be, though. It's not. It's not giving anybody a chance. It's like, who's part of the I'm friends with Chibnall Club?
Yeah.
And now Olivia Colman is going to be in Doctor Who because she don't want to be for 10 months, but she'll want to be a villain. So she'll be the biggest villain there is, possibly. Again, you know what? He could do things the way he wants. He's the showrunner. But you know what?
Yes.
If you're going to open your mouth, make sure you know what you're talking about, because if you want to make a thing like you're going to be the leader or whatever, then be a leader then. Then put more episodes out. Then who cares? Listen, I know it's a sensitive subject. I know that people were burned with Comic-Con years ago. I feel your pain, okay? But I don't give a shit if my favorite... Say Spider-Man, right? Say they were promoting the new Spider-Man stuff, and say you promoted in the UK first. I wouldn't give a shit where it was promoted, as long as it was promoted.
Yeah.
You can't have your cake and eat it too all the time. As long as your show is promoted, be fucking grateful it's promoted. Be grateful people are doing videos about your shit.
Yes.
Be grateful people are promoting you more than anything.
This is how you promote.
Yes.
This is what they should have done from the moment she was announced, is you had her face on every single solitary magazine, on every single solitary person's lips. So once again,
this is where you promote it. In fact, take a look at this, because Doctor Who magazine, this is what you need to promote.
Yes.
Your doctor. In the little blurb, you could put Tom Baker or the other doctors.
Yes.
You promote your doctor. This is how you market your doctor. When Doctor Who is on the air with her, you don't put anything else on the Doctor Who magazine cover but her. Okay? Yes. Whenever there was a doctor that was in the role and there was a Doctor Who magazine, it was always, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. It was always focused on that doctor. Except now it's not. No. Now, for whatever reason, you have somebody new at the helm, and they think, oh, yeah, let's put Matt Smith and Jenna Louise Coleman on the cover.
You're making new fans assume that their era is still going on.
People are so confused that are not in it like us, and they're thinking, oh, Peter Capaldi new season? No. Matt Smith's back? No. David Tennant's back? I'm like, no. They don't know what's going on, and then you don't even put her in the damn calendar, which is like... Yes. So the marketing is rated 0
Yes.
for her right now with the UK, as far as I'm concerned, because you're not doing it right.
You
And you may say, "Oh, what the hell do you know, Matrixlord?"
More about her than we.
You may say, "What do you know, Matrixlord?" I've been in marketing for years. I've been in retail marketing. I know how this stuff's supposed to be. Not that I'm an expert in TV, but Jesus Christ, common sense. Put her on the damn cover of Doctor Who magazine every month. You saw what they did, right? They had a big thing with Tom Baker, and then they had a little blurb.
Yes.
And it says, "New Dr. Jodie Whittaker," like this big. You need a damn magnifying glass.
Yeah.
That's not, you don't know what you're doing.
No.
And then if it gets canceled.
Tom Baker, granted, is my favorite doctor.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. I may not have wanted her as a doctor, and I may have been pissed about it. But I'm open-minded enough and smart enough and common sense enough to say, she's the doctor, promote her.
Yes.
It's not rocket science.
No.
You put her on the cover of Doctor Who magazine every single month for the whole, from now until 2019 and in the beginning, and even after that a little bit. And that's what you do. And then you have to promote your show. Don't have me tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
You're not doing it.
What they should have been doing is you put her on the magazine cover, and maybe let's say mid-season, you start having her as more of a smaller spot. But then as the
you don't, when the season's over, then you can put somebody else on the cover.
Yeah, but hear me out. Yeah, she's still large and in charge, but then as you slowly get back, when you start getting to the ending season, you just put her, boom, back on the front cover. But between the time she was announced and mid-season, you have her there. And then as the mid-season goes in, yeah, you may want to randomly, I'm just saying randomly, have somebody other than her on the front cover, but make certain she is still large enough to people know, okay, there she is. And then when the ending.
You have a cover for the Women of Who, right? The Wonder Women of Who.
Yeah,
where is she on the cover? Where is she on the cover? The Wonder Women of Who, right? Where is she on the cover? She's not.
Her logo.
She's not on the cover, though. And even in the calendar, her logo is there, but she's not on the cover either. She's not on anything. So this is what we're saying. All right, you're not going to get people fired, whatever. Okay, so you want to have people that are new doing Doctor Who magazine? If you do a Wonder Women of Who, you put the fucking female doctor on the cover.
Yes.
Fucking wake up. Wake the fuck up.
Are you kidding me? The 3 women you got on there, yes, they are great, but Whittaker is your prime resource right now.
First of all, if I would have did the cover,
and those 3 women should have been pretty much standing around her as though they're protecting her.
Listen, that was lazy covering.
Yes.
Okay? If you're going to do the Wonder Women of Who, you have Jodie Whittaker front and center.
Yep.
And behind her is every single female companion. There is. Everyone.
Yeah, having it like being or branching
right.
out.
You're showing all the companions that were women. That's it. That's how you promote a women's. You know, we did it right.
But yet they are not.
We got a panel, right? The Strong Women, right? And they invited her to it. All the shows in America, all the strong female leads, they invited her because she's going to be the doctor, right? You have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
Yeah.
You got all this stuff. They're all on the same panel together, right? We did it right. She's invited, right?
Yes.
You celebrate all women. It doesn't matter what country you're in. They're not doing it right.
No, they're not.
They're having people do the stuff, and everybody has a damn ego. And everybody's like, I know what I'm doing. This is what I want to. And then when they do the magazine cover, they're like, I liked this companion, this companion, this companion, and it's my magazine. This is where I'm going to do it. Yeah. I don't care about this. And this is what's happening.
And you're screwing yourself in the end.
This is what's happening. Oh, I don't want to promote Jodie Whittaker yet because we're worried about Jim. No. You know what?
Oh,
this is the stupid shit that happens.
You're so afraid of Chip
that happens. It's the stupid shit that happens.
Get out of the business.
Oh, yes, Chibnall doesn't want stuff leaked, right? So use what you have. when she made Oh Brilliant, put that on the damn cover. Or when she's flying out of the TARDIS, do Doctor Who magazine, and she's like flying out like Hans Gruber from freaking Die Hard. Put it on the damn cover.
There you go. You could have done a special holographic cover to where it looks like
her face changes, like, oh my God, I'm falling. My TARDIS just blew up. Why can't you have a holographic cover flying out of the TARDIS?
I was walking by Vans, the little shoe thing in the mall. They've got this big old, large promotional holographic thing that when you walk by, it shows the Wasp, Spider-Man, and I forget who else. And to me, that's what the BBC and Doctor Who magazine should be doing. That's how you promote in every single window that sells Doctor Who merchandise.
And when you're making merchandise and there's no merchandise out and you're putting out barbecue, here's the thing, right? And this is the thing that makes me laugh. It was the winter time, right? And you know what merchandise they have out for Doctor Who? Barbecue tongs that nobody's going to barbecue in the winter time. So it's not selling because nobody's going to barbecue in the winter time.
Nope.
If you put it out when it's the summer and the spring, yes, people will buy, unless, of course, people just want to waste money. So they'll just have it in their house and they'll wait until barbecue time comes.
It's a collectible
This is what I'm talking about when people don't know what merchandise to put out or what you're doing. You got to plan it out. There needs to be merchandise before Doctor Who comes out. Maybe a pre-wave, maybe something.
Yes.
Okay.
You have different waves. You've got your pre-wave, then you got your main wave,
right,
and then you got your ending season wave.
You know that when Disney did the whole Infinity War thing, they screwed up because all they cared about is releasing it early.
Yeah.
But nobody informed the retailers to make sure that they had the damn T-shirts when the movie came out early. So when the movie came out, people could hardly buy Infinity War shit because there was nothing there. And people had to wait weeks into the movie out to buy Infinity War stuff.
Yeah.
And if you may say, oh, there was a shirt out, no. Before the movie comes out, you have like 10 shirts, 20 shirts, everything. You know what I'm saying?
There was
hardly anything.
This was coming out, November and December?
The movie was supposed to come out in May, and then it came out in April. Remember? Yeah. But you promote it with merchandise. You work together with it. You don't just make the change the release date. You change the thing where the toys are available. You know what I'm saying? Like when Star Wars comes out, you have the action figures, a whole Star Wars thing, right?
Be with you where everything.
Right. Doctor Who comes out. You do a pre-thing before, a couple weeks before, and then you do it at launch. When it launch, there you go. The front table on Hot Topic is Doctor Who. I doubt that when Doctor Who comes out, there will be enough merchandise.
No, there's not.
To be on that table in the front. I don't even think it's going to be in the front.
In the pre-thing, yes, it can be limited. I can understand. You want to hold on to your stuff, but your first stuff, you release a small amount.
Yes.
Doctor Who comes on. You just flood the market with everything that you've got, but you still hold on with just enough. So when the season comes to an end, says, here's something for you for the end. Something that we were holding for a big honking special.
Now, here's the thing. When you watch this video, use your intelligence. Mm-hmm. Because we are giving constructive criticism on what Doctor Who needs to do.
Yes.
Okay? This is not negativity. This is not, you have to separate what's negativity, and this has nothing to do with negativity. We're telling them what to do to make their show better. That's not negative. It's positive, okay? And if you don't even want to say it's positive, that's fine. We're giving you constructive criticism, okay? Common sense. Who cares where it's promoted? As long as it's promoted.
Yes, and that's what you want. You want your show to be promoted.
But this is the problem. Another problem is they want certain people to promote the filming of it and nobody else. So only people that they leak it to can have access, and then you can't use pictures. You can't use this. This has become ridiculous, where they don't even have pictures of Doctor Who anymore on any of the sites because these people want money. And it's like, well, the hell with that. Everybody, if they want Doctor Who to prosper, you got to give a little.
Past things with showrunners.
You want Doctor Who to prosper, you got to give a little.
Days and celebrations.
So a trailer is airing during the World Cup finale. Oh, David Blight just sent me this. Hold on a second. When is this trailer going to hit? Let's see. Okay, on Sunday, we're going to have a Doctor Who trailer.
Oh, that's nice.
Sunday. So there you go. Thank you, David Blight.
Breaking news for you folks.
Breaking news. Doctor Who trailer, Sunday. And we're going to leave it at that on a positive note. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.